Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. I'm Rebecca, and today you'll be joining me in the kitchen where we make some back-to-school breakfast and snacks. In particular, we'll be making some breakfast granola. It's a maple pecan flavored granola, and it's really nice just to snack on. You can grab a handful of it and have a nice sweet snack, or you could sprinkle it over the top of some yogurt with some fresh fruit and have a little yogurt parfait. So let's head into the kitchen and make some breakfast granola, while we make some maple pecan flavored granola, which will be a great addition for breakfast or snacks. The first what we're going to do is combine all of our ingredients into a mixing bowl, and then we'll spread them out on pans and bake them till they're nice and crispy. So we'll combine about 5 cups of oatmeal, and this is an old-fashioned oatmeal, and about 5 cups of pecans. I have pecan halves, so I'm just using my hands and just coarsely breaking them up a little bit so they're not such large pieces. You could also place them into a food processor and pulse them if you want them even smaller of pieces. There, that's pretty good. Nice big pieces of pecans. So we'll place them in there and just kind of toss with the oatmeal. Let me just set that aside. And I have a couple of baking sheets here that are all prepared with parchment paper. So I'll try to equally spread out our oatmeal and pecan mix here. Just put that on the baking sheet here. And these baking sheets have a nice rim on the side, which works really nicely for this. You just want a nice even layer. Now we're going to add a half cup of flour between the two. This will kind of just help give a little more substance to the granola, allow them to clump together nicely. Just toss the oatmeal and pecan mix with that flour a little bit, just to coat everything with the flour. And next we'll add 1 cup of brown sugar. Again, we'll divide this between the two pans. And a half teaspoon of salt. Now we'll start adding some wet ingredients. We'll add 1 cup of maple syrup, so it ends up being about a half a cup per pan. If you have a really big baking pan and you're able to get this onto one, you could just do 1 pan. So the maple syrup will give this granola a really nice sweet flavor. Next we're going to add a half a cup of a neutral oil, so avocado oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil would work well here. And this will help to kind of crisp up the granola. So we'll do about a 1/4 cup into each of these pans. Do a half cup total. And last but not least, just to give our granola a little bit more flavor, we'll do 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Just kind of drizzle this between the two. Give it one more quick toss. Spread out that vanilla flavor. Try to get a nice even layer here. Okay, so I have the oven preheated to 300 degrees. Now that we have our granola all ready to go, we'll place them in the oven, and I'll set the timer for 20 minutes, give them a nice stir, then add another 20 minutes. Let's get these pans into the oven. It's been 20 minutes and our granola is ready to be stirred. Just toss everything around here. I'm just going to rotate these pans so that this one can be on top for a while. We'll bake this one for another 20 minutes. Alright, our breakfast granola has finished baking. It took the full 50 minutes. And I stirred it at 20 minutes and then again at 40 minutes. Then I just did another 10 minutes to help get it a little bit more golden brown and crispy. So now what we're going to do is have these pans rest on the cooling racks and they'll cool completely. And then we'll be able to have a taste and put them into a container for storing. Here's a little closer look at the granola. Nice and crispy. So now we'll let these pans cool completely and put them into a container for storing. Okay, so our breakfast granola, or the maple pecan granola, is completely cooled. It's nice and crunchy and crispy, and there's smaller clumps and larger clumps. So what I'll do is combine this granola all into one pan, and then I'll mix it up a little bit so it's well incorporated and put it into this glass canister for storage. Now this can store in an airtight container at room temperature for about 2 to 4 weeks, or in the freezer for 3 to 6 months. Let's get this into the canister. Well, I hope you enjoyed our time together in the kitchen while we made this back to school snack or breakfast treat of breakfast granola. It was a maple pecan flavored granola, and it's nice and crispy and crunchy. It'll be really nice for a quick snack or to add on top of yogurt with some fresh berries for a yogurt parfait. If you'd like more inspiration or ideas on recipes that you can make for breakfast or snacks, or just to try something new in the kitchen, you can check out my recipes in the kitchen playlist. And if you haven't done so yet, I would really appreciate you subscribing. Well, if you enjoyed this or any other videos that you watch, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time. Take care.